Hello, it's Larry. Today we're going to look at a tool that is called a swirl-away. Now this tool is not very commonly known, but there is those jobs where you have to get off a glue, a mastic, the old black or gray glues that sometimes glued down the indoor carpets that we all known about years ago on the front porches, sometimes on steps, sometimes around pools. When you pull them off because they've deteriorated and you're left with this sometimes a sticky glue, sometimes it's a harder glue. But you want to try to get that off. Grinders are very tough because they move so quickly they tend to smear the softer materials. This particular piece is meant to take off the glue and run at a slower speed so that you don't smear it, you actually cut it off. Sometimes you take off old tile, 12 by 12 tiles in a basement or linoleum, and that tile, that glue, sometimes the black glue, is still very soft. So the idea with this is that it's a variable speed grinder, but the uniqueness is this head. It's a whole series of cutters, and these spin as it goes around, and it'll chew off the material. And it's not a process where you go very quickly, but you put it down, you start it, you put it down on your surface flat, and you move it around to chew off the material. Now, of course, how long it takes will depend on what you're taking off, how thick it is, and but the nice thing is you can also use it on surfaces that are vertical or horizontal. We've even used this material when chipping off bricks off a chimney to chew off the mortar, because you can use it in a vertical plane. So just a tool to know about, something that's an option as opposed to using trowels or grinders. Now, some of the things you don't want to do is don't try and use it like a grinder and tip it up on its edge. If the cutters are all worn on the outside edge, you're not using it properly. You don't apply weight to it. You let the machine operate almost on its own weight. So don't apply weight, don't tip it up, but do keep it nice and flat and move it in a slow motion, usually a circular motion. So there's another tool for you. Talk to you soon.